How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am really excited about today's episode because we left off at a really good place last time. We just unlocked the blueprint for our nuclear fusion generator. Oh yeah. And I was really concerned about this because where is this thing? I forget where the actual blueprint is. Is it heat? Yeah, it's at the end of heat. But to power this, you need these pulsar quartz. And I'm like, well, we're not going to unlock those for a very long time. But then we found a pulsar quartz mine. Can you believe that? A mine of pulsar quartz. And so that gave us enough pulsar quartz to build one of these. And that is super exciting. I did not know that there was a mine of pulsar quartz in this game. I was kind of blown away by that. So we're going to do that first and foremost. We're pretty good on power right now. I haven't actually checked lately, but we didn't build a whole lot last time. Okay, maybe not. So we're down to 34. So we actually kind of need this. But I don't think I'm going to put it over here. This thing, it actually looks pretty cool. It's amazingly small compared to these fusion generators. But I don't think I want to put it over there. That's a nice, pretty row of fusion generators. So I want to put this somewhere else. And I'm trying to figure out where. Because these can actually be built indoors. How about that? So I'm wondering, do we put this like up in our command post? Do we put it inside somewhere? Do we build a new structure for it? Let's go up to the top of our command post. Let's see what options we've got up there for putting one of these things down. This isn't the only one we're going to have to build, and this provides 1,625 energy a second. That is... oh my goodness, that's like five nuclear reactor tier 2s. So it's huge, but we're eventually going to run out. So we're going to have to build more. Maybe we do like one in each corner up here. What do we think of that? I kind of like that. Let me do it. All of these things are movable. We can always just deconstruct it and move it somewhere else later if we want. But I kind of like that. I kind of like having it inside. This thing is so cool. It's so futuristic and sci-fi, high-tech. Love it. Alright, so that's going to satisfy our immediate power needs for a while. Certainly give us enough energy to build a couple more tree spreaders, flower spreaders, maybe another biodome. I don't know. So yeah, we're doing good on power. So that one nuclear fusion generator is giving us almost as much power as all of our tier 2 nuclear reactors combined. That's amazing. All right, as I mentioned last time, I think every single episode I'm going to do something to increase our oxygen output. It may just be as simple as launching an oxygen rocket every episode, just getting that 10x boost to our output. But it could also mean building some flower spreaders, could mean building some tree spreaders. Whoops, wrong way. So let's start with some trees. We've got 2 trees already. I want to keep these things going. I'll definitely do one of these golden seeds since that's going to give us the highest oxygen output. I'm going to make some more bacteria. We'll do that. I'm going to make some more bacteria because we need the mutagens for each of these seeds. And I'm trying to count in my head while talking. Okay. So we're definitely going to need a lot of these things. And how many do we have? We've got 1 mutagen and 1 bacteria sample. So let's put all of these away. I'll turn this one into a mutagen. So it's going to take 1 methane, 1 sulfur. And we'll use this one to make another tree seed. So we'll get that. that, and that. I'm pretty sure the order that you put these things in doesn't matter, as long as you've got the 3 things it requires. And we'll get that going while we do some other stuff. What else are we going to do today? And obviously we need to build some sort of O2 producing thing. Oh, right, my tree seeds. I was just in this cabinet. Forgot where I was putting those. So I'm thinking we're going to do an O2 rocket. That's just the obvious choice right now. We can't just rely on O2 rockets, because those just boost your rates. And so anything you can do to increase the rates themselves are just going to be multiplied pretty significantly by however many rockets you have launched. But I think we've only launched 2 or 3 oxygen rockets at this point, so we definitely stand to have a couple more. So let's come over here. We're going to need 3 super alloy. Do I have... Yeah, I don't think I have an assembled rocket engine right now. We'll need 1 of those, 2 of those, and boom. Oh! We unlocked the tier 3 jetpack. I forgot all about that. So let's grab 1 more of these, 2 osmium, and some explosive powder? 2 explosive powder. Yeah, let's upgrade our jetpack. Forgot all about that. You know, I should probably, before recording each episode, just go back and kind of like skim through the previous episode, especially the end. Be like, what did I do last time? What should I be doing this time? By the way, I probably should have started with this, but you may have noticed there was no episode yesterday. It was Father's Day. I was celebrating Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope you had a wonderful day. All right, so that's going to be a 190 propulsion boost. So that's really nice. It's so good. All right, these O2 rockets, I believe, I can never remember. I think it is the seed lerma, the mutagen, and bacteria. We'll bring all these and then go find out if we were right, rather than checking first, because that's how I do things. So hopefully we got that right. That sounds right. Seed spreader. Oh, it's the tree bark, not the sea lerma. Sea lerma is in the biomass rocket. Okay. So we'll go back, we'll get the tree bark. And then do we build another tree spreader, or do we stick to the flower spreaders right now? Because the flower spreaders are giving us slightly better O2 output than our tree spreaders right now, which still just kind of baffles me. I'm confused why that's the case, since you have to wait so long to get the tree spreader, and then it's just not really that significant of an upgrade. But the trees also look really cool, so there is that. There's something else that I want to start doing. Let me come in here and grab some magnesium. I'll grab a little bit of magnesium. I want to start putting up some signs and labeling things. I'm trying to be a little bit more, I don't know, the term I always go with is like role-playing, of actually putting some effort into making this look like a real base, and like someone's living here and not just playing a game. And I did this in my Minecraft worlds, just putting that little bit of extra time and effort into making it look comfortable and like something that you would actually do if you were doing this in real life. And so one thing I want to start doing is putting up some signs and sort of labeling things, like this lake. It's just the lake right now. It should be lake something or something lake. Want to start labeling like my caves and my base and just stuff like that, so we can, instead of just saying going back to the osmium mine or the iridium mine or the aluminum mine or back to the lake or whatever, we can say go into this place. So and one of the reasons I want to do this is I kind of want to give something back. I've got some really awesome fans, some awesome followers, people who leave very encouraging comments, and it just makes my day to see all that. And so I'm gonna start naming stuff after you guys, because y'all rock. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not going to like do everything in one episode, so if you feel like, hey, I've been leaving a lot of comments and he didn't name anything after me, you know, this is something I'm going to be doing going forward. So don't freak out. Also, let's not like ask in the comments to have your name added to the game. That's not cool. All right, so how do we want to do this? I think the sign has to be on something. That's the only problem. You can't just stick a sign in the ground. It has to be on something. So I have to figure out what something I'm going to put down to put this thing on. I think I'm going to do a lamp. I think I'll do a lamp. So let me get an iron. And we've got the magnesium. Yeah, let's do a lamp. It's got this sort of Narnia vibe to it. Like the lamp post out in the wild. It's just there for some reason. So we'll do it kind of facing this way. And we'll throw a sign on here. And this will be our very first one. I'm going to call this Lake Anya. Because Anya is a very special fan. And I love hearing about the progress that she's making in the game and the excitement that she gets when there's new episodes and everything. So this is Lake Anya. And throughout the episode, we'll label a few other things. We'll throw out some other names and just get you guys involved in this game to a certain extent. So let's clear out our ore extractors. We haven't done this in a while, and I'm starting to run low on stuff. Go. And I think I need to go clear out my super alloy ore extractor. We built that I think 2 episodes ago, and I don't think I've gone to clear it out yet. Now I'm definitely going to take the materials to build a shredder machine up there, because I don't want to bring back up everything that we get from the ore extractor. I'm just going to destroy everything else. So let's put that away. And so this is going to require super alloy, uranium, osmium, and explosive powder. So we'll get the explosive powder. I think I'm actually going to bring 2. We'll bring the supplies for 2, because I'm also going to swing around to our sulfur mine and we'll build one of these things there as well. So we'll grab 2 osmium. Nope, not that. 2 uranium. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. And 2 super alloy. You know what? Nah, we'll bring it. I was going to say, we're headed to the super alloy mine. We can just get the super alloy from there. But, and wouldn't that be silly if we get all the way out there and the ore extractor is just full of like iron and cobalt and stuff, and there's not 2 super alloy? I don't think the game would do that to us, but it just feels like you shouldn't rely on that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Also, while we're out this way, let's go find that last golden chest. Last episode, when I was going back and looking at it afterwards, it was so long. It was so long, you guys. And that was mostly because I was determined to find those 2 golden chests to the east, and I couldn't find them. I got lost. I found some other stuff, and we did a little bit of exploring, and so yeah, it's like we'll go find the 3rd remaining golden chest today. So let me set up this little shredding machine in here, because I'm pretty sure it has to be built inside. Oh, it doesn't. I am discovering all sorts of new stuff. And I don't know how much of this is actually new and how much of it I just never tried before. So we'll just put this right here. So the way this works is we'll just take everything out of here and we open this up. It's kind of like a chest. And I'm going to keep some of this because, actually, let me just do this first. So we'll do, where's my outside lamp? So we'll do a lamp in here. Where do I want to put this? I'll just kind of do it right here. That's good. And I'll put a sign on here. And this will be, we'll do Oryx's Cave. So Oryx is the guy that actually introduced me to this game. He's one of the moderators on my Discord server, and he was like, don't play this game. It is super addicting. You're never going to stop. I'm like, I can handle it. I should have listened to you, Oryx, because now I'm stuck. So we're just going to throw everything we don't want in here, and we hit the big red button. Of course there's a big red button, and now it's just gone. It's not there anymore. So that's a really good way to just destroy stuff, because I don't want this stuff cluttering up my inventory. I'm not going to come out here and clear that out and then take it all back to my base every single time. So we are going to swing back around to the sulfur mines on our way back. But let's come over here. We found this guy last time. Maybe not last time, 2 episodes ago. But my inventory was full and I couldn't completely clear it out. So let's head over here to find that last golden chest. And I think we haven't actually been out here yet. So let me also pick up the stuff we're going to need to build an outpost. Which is going to be a little bit hard because it's like super dark now. But we've got our tier 2 torch module, which makes finding things a lot easier. Yeah, we're good. Oh, here's one of those new flowers. Plant Volnus. Nice. We'll take that back and make some fat oxygen producing tree seeds. That's fat with a pH because that's the generation I'm in. We'll grab this zeolite, and I think I'm just going to throw down this outpost kind of right here in the middle of whatever this area is. It's sort of a little crater that never completely filled up with water. It's a nice little chest over here. What do we got? Some super alloy. Uranium rod, that's good. We're getting a little low on uranium, so finding that is really nice. And then this golden chest, it's over here somewhere. But I don't remember exactly where, and I also don't remember if it's underwater. So this may be a little bit difficult to find. Oh, I was hoping that by saying that I would just suddenly stumble upon it, you know, for the irony effect, but it didn't work. Let's try again. I don't think we're ever going to find this golden chest, you guys. Ah, it worked! Okay. And there is our final golden chest. I gotta take these things so I can deconstruct it. We've got 1 extra iron, and so we'll build our little wind turbine marker. And I'm gonna put it over here so we can kind of see it from maybe not too far away, because this is kind of a low spot on the map. Then we'll come back in here and take this. And that is a full inventory. It's like half super alloy. Oh, we've got the stuff for our other shredding machine, so that'll free it up for some of the sulfur that we're about to go pick up. That's good. Alright, and then we'll head back to our sulfur mine, build a shredding machine, pick up some sulfur, and drop it off at our base. Oh, there's some zeolite that we just have to... You know what? I don't need this aluminum. We're doing great on aluminum. I kicked that. I have never seen that sort of interaction with the world before. That's interesting. Oh, hello. Oxygen. Oxygen, oxygen. It's a long trip back to our other outpost. That's why we built one out here. There's certainly more to do out here. There's another crashed satellite nearby. I think there's another little underground previous base from a previous planet crafter. So we'll probably come back out here again at some point. But I'm not going to go exploring with a full inventory. There's nothing to do. I am so looking forward to that teleporter, you guys. Once we get that, we can actually start not just building these little one-room duck-in for oxygen outposts everywhere, but like actually start setting up real bases in other parts of the world and just teleport back and forth between them and not have to spend all this time flying around. I'm looking forward to the introduction of vehicles into the game. I read somewhere that the devs are planning on adding vehicles of some sort, but I haven't read anything specific about whether those are going to be like rovers or flying machines or what. I mean, it's probably going to be rovers, right? Ooh, that rocket engine. I want it. Let's go build the shredding machine, then I'll come back for that chest. No, we're not going to have inventory because we're going to fill up on sulfur. So where is it? Why can I not find this thing? So I'll put this one by next to this thing. I'm looking for the green arrow. Sorry, that's why I'm not finishing my sentence. I want to make sure it's facing this way. I think we're just going to keep putting these right next to the thing. Easy to reach. So let's go ahead and load all this stuff up first, just to get it out of here before we fill up on sulfur. You know, I am going to go back for that rocket engine because we're going to come back for the sulfur at some point. We know this is here. I guarantee as soon as I leave this little valley area, I'm going to forget all about that chest with the rocket engine in it. Let me keep this and 1 iron. We'll destroy the rest. And let me see if I can find 1 more magnesium on the ground. There's magnesium everywhere. We should be able to find some magnesium, right? Right? No? There's magnesium. It's like, what? How can there not be magnesium around here? Oh, look. Tons and tons of magnesium. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I don't need these. I just got them out of the golden chest so I could loot the golden chest. Oh, you know what? I can just put a sign directly on the side of this. I don't need a lamp. I don't need a lamp for it. Yeah, let's do a lamp. Let's just maintain the consistency. Alright, and what I'm thinking of for this area, what do we want to call this? Like, this is right outside of an iridium cave. This feels very hot. This sulfur valley, I mean, sulfur is like, you know, raining down sulfur and brimstone, and this seems like a very hot area, so we're going to call this Hot Lemon Valley. Is that how you spell valley? I think it's how you spell valley. If not, I'll come back and fix it. But Hot Lemon, I've been loving the comments. I've been loving the encouragement. Thank you so much for all of your support during this series. This is your valley. Like I said, this is something I'm going to continue doing over the next couple of episodes. So I'm not leaving anyone out. I'm not trying to like play favorites or anything. Hopefully I'll get around to including all of you who've been a really big part of making this series happen. Alright, so we'll throw our zeolite in here, all that sweet, sweet super alloy. I think now I'm going to take this fabric and move it over to this chest. Oh, look at that! It would be nice if I could remember things from one episode to another. Wow, that is so many rocket engines. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go get some iron. And I think we're going to take all of our fabric up to our command post. Because at this point, I think the only thing left that we can spend fabric on is decoration type stuff. So I'm going to throw a small chest. I don't want like a huge storage locker in here. We'll throw it kind of right here. We'll put the fabric in there. We need to unload our last effigy. So there's all 11 golden effigies, I think. Yeah, so F2 will hide your HUD, which I probably shouldn't keep hidden too long because I'm getting low on food and water. But there's a nice little display of our progress so far. Looking good. Looking good. I wonder if we've missed any more messages. I don't think so. I don't know how many messages there are. So we've launched 3 seed spreader rockets. We got to make that 4, you guys. We got to get that oxygen up. So first, I know I'm going to drink the water. I know I could just walk over to the lake and drink it, but I'm going to drink that. We'll grab some beans. Let's go check on our tree seed. That's probably finished maturing. Now I think next, just for the variety, rather than just immediately going through all of our golden seeds, I'm going to use this new seed volnus that we got. Oh, you know what? We don't need these tier 2 veggie tubes anymore. They're pitiful. 78 parts per quadrillion versus the thousands that we're getting from our tree spreaders and everything. So I gotta double check. 1.84 parts per trillion. So that's 1840 parts per quadrillion versus the 78 that we just lost. Yeah, that's doing nothing for us. That biomass is pretty huge though. 85 grams versus, what are we getting from our seed spreaders? 33. So it's almost 3 times as much biomass, but just slightly less oxygen. It's the oxygen that I want right now. So let's make a mutagen. Did we not get any of the sulfur? I left without picking up any sulfur. What was that? So let's grab one of these and we'll make... Is that one of the... Yeah, so the plant volnus is going to give us a tree seed Emora, which will give us an oxygen multiplier of 150%. So we'll get that started, and we'll throw our other flowers into here. So that's all the golden seeds we're ever going to find. No more golden seeds in the game. A few of them are still out in the flower spreaders, and I think at some point, once we get the tier 2 and tier 3 oxygen or tree spreaders, we're just going to have to take those to upgrade our O2 output. But for now, I'm going to leave them in the flower spreaders. I'm loving all the flowers and grass and everything around our base. In fact, just for fun, let's throw out another grass spreader. We need water, magnesium, aluminum. Why do I have magnesium and aluminum in my inventory? Did I break? Oh yeah. The veggie tubes. Broke those down. Got that stuff. So we just need the seed lerma. I'll build 2. Not for the oxygen, certainly not for the biomass, because the biomass from this, 0.15, so small. But just for the grass. I love the grass. There we go, and I think I'll do one on the back of my base as well. Yeah, so let me actually move this one. I want the flower spreader back here, but I want the grass to be like up against my base. So I'm going to kind of move this one out of the way a little bit. And we need some more water. Need some more water. Right there. Is that good? I think that'll be good. It's a little close to the flower spreader. Let's move it over a little bit. I think the grass is going to get lost in the flowers. So that's fine. That's good. And then let me go get one more magnesium. No offense to anyone out there, but while we're naming things, this is my base. This is just going to be my base. So we're going to put a sign on this, and we'll just put it right over the door. And what should we call this? Dave's... what? Dave's base is a little on the nose. I don't know. What do you call those things? Oh, I shouldn't try to just make stuff up on the spot. I'm always drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've got nothing better right now. I'll think about it. Maybe someone can leave an awesome comment and get their name added to the game somewhere. If you can come up with a better name for my base than Dave's base. That's a little embarrassing. But it's my base, so I can name it Alphabet Soup if I wanted. It's my base. Alright, let's throw this stuff in here, and I think we're going to have to launch a couple more rockets since we've got rocket engines coming out of our base. Put that away. So I'm going to get it right this time. It's tree bark, bacteria, and mutagens. Let's go get the algae to make some more from our lake. From Anya's lake. Lake Anya. If I'm going to start naming these things, I've got to start using the names. So, try to remember that. Alright, I think that's all of our algae. We'll go clear out our water, lake water collector as well. We'll drink. And our atmospheric water collector. I'm always a big fan of using the stuff from the devices that produce it before you start pulling from storage. You know, it's like you spend the money in your checking account before you dip into savings. It's probably a really bad analogy, but I think we've already established I'm not good at coming up with creative things off the top of my head. Alright, let's grab a couple of these, a couple of those. We'll make 3 mutagens. I'm only going to launch 2 rockets, so we'll just throw the rest of these into storage. Boom, and boom, and boom. Food, 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 food. I've got to do a better job staying on top of this. Once I can, like, consistently come collect my food, like maybe at the beginning of every episode and halfway through every episode, maybe then I'll upgrade these things to the tier 2 variety. Okay, all right, so we've got those. We need our bacteria. We've got to keep those, and we'll go launch some rockets. Any day you can launch multiple rockets, it's a good day. I'm actually going to grab all of these. We'll grab that. And we'll grab that and that. I think y'all see where I'm going with this. Let's just keep all of our rocketry stuff over by our rocket. So actually I'm going to need one more iron because I want to build a little scaffolding thing right here, if it'll let me. I'd really like this thing to be, I know it's not going to link, but I don't want to have to like jump the gap. You know what, that's kind of silly. Let's just build it over here where we've already got a bridge of sorts. So let's do a little outpost kind of right here. Is that going to line up? Nope, that's too far. It's so hard to line these things up when they're done. I'm not going to say in the wrong order. There's not necessarily a proper order for this, but there is certainly an order that is easier to do. And I would like it to be a little bit higher, but it's fine. Alright, so where's this guy? So we'll throw that in there, and we'll just dump all these in there. That'll make it a lot easier to know where our rockets are going to come from. Alright, so seed spreader rockets, super alloy. Do we put some super alloy? Yeah, I think we're going to put some super alloy up there too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to use 4 of those right now. There's not a whole lot of storage in that existing chest, so I'm not going to bring a ton of it. Alright, so we'll launch this rocket. Go. We'll come put most of our super alloy back in here. We'll keep 2. So we've got enough super alloy and rockets to launch 2 more rockets without having to bring anything other than whatever else that rocket takes, like the cobalt or silicon or whatever. Push the button. Go, 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 go. There we go. Alright, and let's go check our rates. Let's see how we're doing now. Insects is still so far away. This entire episode, and however much of last episode we spent in the tree stage, we're only up to 0.2%. Are you kidding me? But our oxygen is now at, let's see, 1.1 million parts per quadrillion per second. That's amazing. Still going up pretty slow though, so we're gonna have to keep working on that. Our TI is still going up a little slow. We're still only a fifth of the way towards getting our teleporter. So hopefully we can do some more next episode to help with that. I think, let's not put all of our eggs into one basket. Let's work on pressure. Maybe we build some more drills and launch some more of those other rockets. Let's do these. Oh, you know what else? We need to build some more ore extractors. We need ore extractors for osmium because we're starting to run low, and probably for the pulsar quartz. I was gonna try to do zeolite pretty soon, but we're finding a good amount of zeolite just out in the world, and so I'm not gonna worry too much about zeolite right now. But osmium we're getting a little low on, and those pulsar quartz, because we're still so far away from being able to actually craft those ourselves. I'm hoping we can put an ore extractor in that cave and actually mine it. So let's go do that. We'll need 3 osmium, one super alloy rod per drill. Do we have enough for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't, unless, yeah, let's do it. We've got the super alloy for our rockets. Let's do it. Because we've got our super alloy mine. We can, Oryx mine, sorry. Oryx mine will produce lots and lots of super alloy. So let's go and snag this so we can build 2 more tier 2 ore extractors. So super alloy rod, plus, you know, we can make super alloy. I forgot all about that. With our plethora of aluminum. What else goes into the ore extractor? 2 iridium rods each, and then 3 osmium each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this. It's exciting. So we'll head back to our osmium cave first. I know we can build an ore extractor in there. And then we'll go through the osmium cave back. Oh no, wait, that's the zeolite cave. The pulsar cave. Where was that one? Oh, I don't remember where that was. I know our magenta beacon, our purple beacon over there, is the valley which shall not be named. I forget where the pulsar quartz. Oh. Yeah, that was last episode. It's over to the east near the Stargate. So I don't know how far in you have to go for this, but I'm going to build it pretty close to this side so that we can just sort of do a big loop. Like, we can come through, we'll go get our super alloy from Oryx Cave, we'll get our sulfur from Hot Lemon Valley, and then we'll swing over here to get our osmium, and we'll have to come up with a name for this place some other time. We'll just do this right here. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's actually do that loop right now because we need more super alloy, and I didn't pick up all the sulfur when we were over here last time. So we'll grab all that. We'll go and clean this out and shred it. What I would suggest is when you put stuff into the shredding machine, don't do the control click, which will move everything of that type. Actually take the time to click on it just to kind of make sure that A, you didn't click on the wrong thing, but also B, that I might have had some iron or magnesium or something in my inventory to bring with me to build a beacon or something, and if I just control click, all of it's going to get moved into the shredder. Maybe I wanted to keep some of it. So that's my advice. So we'll come back up here, we'll get our super alloy, and then we'll swing on over to the other side of the map, and hopefully set up a drill for the pulsar quartz. The thing I said not to do, I'm doing. Control clicking. That's because I just cleaned out my inventory, so I kind of know. Whoops, other way. I kind of know what's in there. Yep. Just kind of scan it, double check that it's the stuff you want to destroy. Now we'll head all the way into our outpost right here to get oxygen. Stop by our base on our way back, unload our inventory. And then we'll go build our pulsar quartz drill. And then I think kind of wrap things up right there. So yeah, end game, you guys. Things start slowing down. I don't think we unlocked any new blueprints today. But we still got a lot done. Launched some rockets, built some grass spreaders, found a golden chest, built a drill. We didn't build any flower spreaders. I don't think we built any new flower spreaders or tree spreaders. That's okay. We launched 3 rockets. Well, we gotta save something to do for next time, right? This base looks so cool. I love the bridge from the launch platform over to the control tower. It's so cool. Throw that in there, unload our sulfur, and we'll hit the road. Let's get our methane. This thing fills up so fast. We gotta stay on top of it. Doing pretty good on methane right now, actually. Haven't had to use a whole lot of it. Mainly just making those mutagens for our seed spreader rockets. Which means that we've got the opportunity to start stocking up on it for when we do need to use a lot of methane. Yeah, I'm going to stop at our aluminum mine, pick up some aluminum and other resources for a beacon, silicon, titanium. And so we can set up a beacon by our pulsar quartz ore extractor. Assuming we can get pulsar quartz from it. Because there was other stuff in that cave too. I think there was sulfur in there. I don't remember exactly. Might also want to move that outpost that we built last time. It's to the southeast. I built an outpost just to kind of have one over in that direction. Maybe we move that a little bit closer to our pulsar quartz mine, which I think is way in the back here. Telling you, that teleporter is going to be nice. We don't have to fly all the way out here. There we go. So there's also some osmium in here, but it's got that purplish glow. So I feel like it's saying pulsar quartz. Oh, you know what else it's saying? It's saying you don't have enough room to build anything in here. Hello, what? What is going on? I can't see anything. Ooh, they may have designed this in such a way that you can't actually fit an ore extractor in here. Because like that red is going across the whole floor. I think this ground is rock. And you can only build these things like on sand. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Let's go pick up our outpost over here. I think I'm still going to build a beacon. Because why not? Where is our outpost that we built over here? Where's our outpost? I know I built one over here. Where'd it go? Oh boy. We've got an oxygen canister. Thank you, gas extractor. Because I can't find the outpost that we built. Oh, there it is. Okay. That wasn't really a good spot for this thing, apparently. Whew. Having the gas canister, the oxygen canister, is nice. But man, that's not something you want to have to rely on. Let's just take all this. Was that like right behind? No, that's a different little hole in the ground. Alright, so let's head back this way. See if we can find that cave again from the other direction. I think it was over here. Yeah, so we'll set up our outpost down here. Set up a beacon. And I'm going to go ahead and make this sort of magenta-y purple of the pulsar quartz, just because I am now thinking of this as the pulsar quartz mine. Even though, sadly, it looks like we're not going to be able to build an ore extractor down here. Yeah, the big red box underneath it is kind of telling me this is not the kind of ground that you can build stuff on. It's like all the rocks that are sticking up around my base, you can't build anything on top of those. You can only build stuff on the dirt, the sand. And it looks like the whole interior of this is rock. Oh well. I'm guessing they threw this in here to get you started with some pulsar quartz before you unlock it, but that they really want you to start making the stuff once you unlock the recipe. Alright, I'm going to duck in one more time just to see if I missed any osmium, because I spent most of my time trying to see if I could build that ore extractor somewhere. Now we'll just go ahead and clean this out. Maybe there's another pulsar quartz cave. Might need to do a little bit more fresh exploring without assuming that I know everything, because they've obviously added stuff to the game that I'm not familiar with, which is good. It's exciting. What do we got in here? More aluminum. Inventory's full. Let's see if we find any more osmium, then we may drop some of the sulfur. Yep, I think that's going to do it. So that's a shame, but that means that we've got the supplies to build our ore extractor in the zeolite cave. So that's good. Wada. Wada, wada, wada. Let's go get some water from our Stargate Lake. Ooh, ooh. We have to remember that. I probably won't. You know what? Let's replace some of this aluminum in our inventory with some of the stuff that we just passed in this chest, because I would rather have the osmium and super alloy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to save the zeolite ore extractor for next episode. We're already, once again, about to set a record for my longest episode ever. So I want to go ahead and wrap this one up. So next time, we'll build the zeolite ore extractor and probably a couple more tree spreaders. We've been building lots of tree seeds, or I guess growing tree seeds, manipulating the DNA to artificially produce tree seeds, however you want to put it. We've been making tree seeds. We need to put those in something, so we'll do that next time. Maybe some heat and pressure rockets. We're getting a little bit low on uranium and iridium, so maybe we'll launch some more rockets next time too. Alright, where is all this stuff going? Osmium with our pulsar quartz, super alloy. We've got a super alloy rod. We'll put that in with our super alloy, of course. This other stuff will go in the bio base, and I'll just hold on to the iron and stuff. We'll probably use that next time. What do I got? Sulfur and some flowers. I'll take. Oh, I didn't hit research. Okay, whatever. We have no room for seeds. Let me get rid of some of these and replace them with these, just because it's twice the oxygen multiplier. Why not? Sure. I don't want to destroy them. I can never just get rid of stuff. So we'll just hold on to them. All right. So let's end in a good place. We'll get some food. We'll get some water. Water from Anya's lake. We'll head back to Dave's base until someone comes up with a better name. And yeah, we'll wrap things up there. So thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Keep those comments coming. It's really encouraging. It really motivates me to keep going. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.